Hey guys, welcome to Cosmiclighthouse. My name is Justine. We're just going to tap into energy. There's a lot going on in the physical realm. I need you to understand that magic is being done and it's intentional. So how do you counteract that, bitch? How do you counteract that? You be here, you be present, you love yourself, and you break free from the matrix by reinventing that every single fucking day. There should be no sleepwalkers on my channel. Sorry. Y'all need to be activated in your present moment. More and more people are speaking up. More and more people are being in this energy of truly revolution. And what does that actually look like and feel like? What does it actually mean to be free? I want everybody to kind of grasp this truth. Fear and control will never win. Will never win. Programming of false narratives will always be revealed. Situations that are out of alignment will be removed and replaced. I also want to remind you that every single one of us, we're going to die. We're going to die. We are having a temporary human experience. We are a part of something that is so much bigger than this. We are spiritual beings on a spiritual planet that is being harvested for energy. Okay? I want you to understand that any sort of fear that you have around death is an intentional programming to make you less reliant on your inner knowing and your inner Christ consciousness and more reliant on what others tell you. Fear, politics, and religion go hand in hand, babes. And if we're entering a reality where, our idea of a timeline is short-lived versus what we thought, we need to be comfortable with our spirit. We need to see our shadow. We need to be present in the shadow realm, babe. We need to be taking accountability. Girl, what the fuck are you doing? You're just choosing to destroy things. And I'm going to let her. I'm going to give you that. You deserve that. It's just destroying a box right now. I'm getting so much enjoyment from it. Cats are so funny. You get them nice things and they're like, what about the box that it came in? You guys, what the fuck is happening? What the fuck is happening? Okay? I need you to be so present. I need you to be so present. I need you to wake up and love yourself. Do your routine. Be so conscious in what you are saying, what you are consuming, what you are eating, your patterns. What does this look like for you? Are you evolving? I also need you to understand there's a lot of fear-based propaganda happening, but also true shit also happening. Timeline has been split, babe. It's already here. The two realities of consciousness is so aware. And the more of us that are actively aware and making it known, that's what's going to bring in more of this vibration. It's our job now to bring in Christ consciousness through being here and being in the now. Us doing this. Here's the thing. I can give you this energy reading. I can be here and post this video on YouTube and some of y'all watch it and some of y'all don't. But here's the reality. You're going to make the moves. This is just energy. You are going to be the one that makes the conscious choice to move forward or not. Ascension, bitch. You make the moves. I am just letting you know what the universe wants you to know, which is that everything is within us. You don't need me to be telling you this, but here you are for confirmation. I do the same shit. Everything comes from within. So what happens when the earth is physically forcing human beings to trust her again? Everybody is so wounded and poisoned The skies are full of chemtrails on the daily, creating the grid, bitch. It's intentional. You need to take care of your body, okay? My heart goes out to Hawaii with all of the flooding that's happening, just all of these natural disasters. The earth is mad. And yet the beautiful thing about that is that people are coming together. Community. And maybe that's the deeper meaning behind all of this. Oh, I don't want to get emotional. But maybe that is the deeper meaning behind all of this, is that we need one another. We are not separate. We are a part of everything. It doesn't matter what you look like. This is just a skin suit, okay? It's just what contains your soul, baby. And when you keep your soul on fire and filled with passion and love, it will change everything. When everything gets taken away from us, what is left is who you are and the type of person that you are and how you show up for yourself but for other people. And all of these fuckers that are out here raping and killing and eating children are not going to go to heaven, whatever that conscious level may be. They'll have to go through their own lessons of karma and learn. And that's the whole point of all of this, is that if we are source experiencing reality, it is experiencing the good and the bad, the duality of it all. And so if we're in this chaos time of that duality and what that looks like, and if things have been so out of balance and we're trying to get balance back in, it's going to be uncomfortable. It's going to be uncomfortable, and we are going to have to figure out ways to truly survive, and that is with community and people. This whole last year, everything that Spirit has taught me has been, hey, you're one, okay, and two, people are here to help you and love you, and you can accept that. I have such adoption trauma guilt, okay? I have such intense guilt that I've had to work through for being put into the life that I have, and others don't. I could have been one of those kids on fucking Epstein Island, dude. My blonde hair, blue eye ass, who was also a child model. Okay? It's terrifying. It's terrifying to think about how people are experiencing such pain and terror on this planet, while those that are committing the pain and terror on this planet are getting their dick sucked. Y'all aren't angry enough. How do you wake up every single fucking day and choose to ignore this just because it makes you feel better? One day you're gonna crack. You're gonna crack. I don't care if the things that I say make you uncomfortable, because it's reality. And here's the thing. If we are homies and we are in a friend group and you say shit to me that makes me uncomfortable, that means I needed to learn it and I needed to hear it. So this is coming from your friendly neighborhood psychic. I fucking love you. Love yourself, love other people, and figure out what the fuck you need to do to make sure that you are not being a slave to a system that doesn't give a fuck if you live or die. So you care if you live and how you die. You find joy and beauty and meaning in this life and become more connected to Earth, because she's literally screaming for us to be connected to her again. First card out, we have nourishment, self-care, fill up your own cup, and the reverse. And that's the goal, to keep you out of vibration from your heart, from your soul, to make you dependent on other people, things outside of yourself, false validation, feeding the ego. Surrounding yourself with people that are feeding the ego. What does that look like? stranded, feeling alone, stuck, abandoned. Yeah, dude. It's emptiness. Everybody is empty. Indecision, dude. The disconnection is an illusion. Legacy in the reverse. Yeah, this is not a way to bring joy. It will kill your spirit, and that's the goal with the frequency programming. Okay? That's the goal. It's to keep you out of alignment with yourself. And bitch, all of us are here for a reason. All of us are here for a reason. We're all on different timelines, okay? Trying to figure this out one day at a time. So figure out what the illusions are in your mind, and then everything else will realign. Yeah, go within for answers. Silence and processing. Solitude. Solitude. Give me the beat, boy, and free my soul. I wanna get lost in your rock and roll and drift away. I'm not shocked that Anubis is coming out with how much we've been talking about death. Destruction of the ego, beliefs and blockages in the reverse. A lot of people are about to get asked, is your heart as light as a feather? And they're going to have to relearn. Girl, they are fucking lying. Okay? They're lying. Voyage, rite of passage to self-discovery, mastery. That's the goal here, dude. That's the outcome. Figuring it out. So that when we can I talk? Excuse me? When we return to where we came from before we're having this human experience, we can then be here and be like, oh, I mastered what I needed to learn. I was giving one of my friends a tarot reading, and I literally was like, girl, you have not rested between lifetimes yet. It's been a minute since you rested, so what do you have to learn? There's a reason why this is the shadow realm. You have to learn. You have to master it. 1, 2, 3, 4. You have to be in alignment, diva. And it's not this whitewashed thing. This is spiritual truths that have come from the beginnings of humanity. Okay? Limbo, coming out sideways, in between, lost, in between the realities. I like that it's coming out sideways because it is confirming that we are in this in between, this destruction of all of this genetic coding makeup that's just expired and outdated. I was gonna film a reading this morning about this, but I'm happy I'm just like putting it on this video for the YouTube channel. There's a reason why UAP sightings keep happening, and I'm not going to go down the Project Bluebeam path that I normally would go down. I'm going to go down the path of things that I know to be true because of other scientists telling us these things. People with credentials being very open about these things, and you can do your own research, okay? Go watch a Mile Higher video about UAPs. Like, they have so many different guests that have given personal testimonies. Like, they love Mile Higher. They're incredible. Nuclear test sites will have outside interference that shuts down it will shut down energy. And they don't know where they're coming from. And this is happening. UAPs are appearing everywhere. My brain... and this is just, and when I talk about this, it just like, it's kind of making me giddy. Like, it's making me really giddy. And I don't know where this comes from, but again, this is just me being vulnerable and just channeling. And being here and using logic and talking about quantum physics as well. And if we live in this reality where anything is possible, babe. And if the people that came before us were very open about the people that came from the sky, then we are in that timeline again. Beings from the skies who are interwoven quantumly are getting affected by the bullshit that we are doing here. So they're seeing what the fuck is up because it's harming not only the vibration of this planet, but what about the universe? So what happens when Atlantis gets destroyed? Because of coding and harm and power and control that had been manipulated. And so what happened? Erased. What if we're doing that again? Baby, what if we're in that Atlantean timeline again? But this time, we are able to get it right. But who the fuck knows? So if you are out here being like the Lemurian codes in me are being so triggered and activated, baby, the star seeds that are actually true. I'm not talking about you fake spiritual hoes that are doing ketamine on a Tuesday and shaking ass. Like, we're not doing that. You're not doing anything but being a demon, doing drugs, okay? I'm not talking to you. I'm talking about the people that are here to wake up the Christ consciousness within us so that everybody else can wake the fuck up. All of us are a part of the stars, baby. That's where we are from. Detox, cleansing of expectations, and disillusionment. The illusion that we are separated from the cosmos, from this earth, is, again, an illusion. What are you knocking down, Ricky? Ricky's been doing this thing where she stares at the TV and she sees herself, and I'm like, what other realities are you looking into, sis? Like, where are we going? Where are we going? And what are we doing? I don't know. Five of Pentacles showing up. Loss, bitch. There's a lot of loss happening. It's happening everywhere across the board, in the physical and the spiritual, everything. I'm going to say this again, and I've said this before, and other readers have said the same thing too. Some of y'all's souls can't take it anymore, and you will be exiting this plane of existence. More and more people are going to die. And for fucking what? Fuck! Like, fuck you! Every single day I wake up and I'm like, oh, I feel the spirit of Alex Jones, bitch, in my loins. Fuck! Guys, welcome to Cosmiclighthouse. Truly. We're just here. We are just here. You're about to start attacking that box again, aren't you? Have at it, sis. They really are just big cats trapped in tiny bodies. Girl, and as much as I miss home, I have to do my job here. Okay? That goes for some of you too, you know? Here's the harsh reality. If you don't do your divine mission, you can choose to opt out, but then that's an opt out. Okay? It's an actual opt out of this plane of existence right now. We need people that are willing to wake up and do the work to bring in Christ consciousness. Okay? We have the Chariot in the reverse with the Ace of Pentacles. Same shit, different day. Money, control, fear, imbalanced energy. It's what we've been talking about this whole entire time. Sacred geometry is so far out of people's subconscious. I watched a video this morning. It was like, the buildings are shit and they used to be so sacred and you would be able to heal. Now everything's a fucking box. And I was like, well, that's their goal. Freemasons too, but like, come on. Bitch, why the fuck were we driving a Mustang yesterday and we pulled up on this giant Freemasonry lodge in the middle of town? And Mustang? What? They're everywhere. They're fucking everywhere. What are y'all doing here? The magician! Archangel frequency is here, baby. And what happens? Bitch, this is a spaceship. A lot of people think, is that Ezekiel from the Bible? Is that who talks about that? It's been a long time since I picked up a Bible, okay? But whoever gave written descriptions in the Bible about the archangels, people talk about this being a UFO. So what happens when beings from the sky come down and interfere with the timeline. What does that look like? Like, hey guys, just to let you know, everything that you thought you knew to be true is a lie. And again, there are ufologists who talk about this, who make it known that events like this are going to happen, and people are A, going to leave religion, or B, find religion. The shifting of consciousness is happening, babe. Right? And what a gift to be here. How fucked up is that? Like, what are we supposed to do? And that's duality. Like, I love being alive right now. What? Well, I literally am, like, existing in this fucked up timeline. And I say that because I recognize the gift that life is. And I will acknowledge that gift. Otherwise, I'll go insane. Truly. I have to be speaking mantras right now. I have to be spewing positive affirmations over myself, over my house, over my cats, like everything. Being grateful for food and water. Every element I am being grateful for. And if you're struggling right now to figure out how to not emotionally combust into oblivion, figure out ways that you can heal yourself and heal your heart. Ace of Wands coming out sideways with the Seven of Swords. The magic, they are fighting. And we keep talking about this. They keep fighting. And wars keep happening, dude, with the eclipse season right now. Bitch! It's the new year, okay? It's the new year. I also want to say, thank God it's Aries season, but also war. Okay? Girl, you don't need to be doing all that. Come here. Come here. Hey. You want to come up here? Come up here. Come on. Come here. Or else I'm going to scoop you. Meow. Meow. Say hi to Star. Here's the thing. When it comes to existing in the timeline right now and the way that we do, we need to understand that there are games being played and people are dying for the games that are being played by fucking hackers, okay? They keep showing me that episode of Futurama where the hackers in those fuck-ass skin suits come and then Fry has the key to time travel on his ass. That shit. That's what they're showing me. They're showing me these ugly-ass energies that are out here stealing shit. Singing, and then what happens? They, like, die. Everything comes to an end, and everything has a beginning. And here's my thing. I will do my very best to make sure that no matter when I come on here, no matter how long that timeline is of me being able to speak on this platform and talk to you right now and exist in this, that maybe the things that we are sharing and experiencing can help other people down the line. I want you to feel comfortable enough in yourself and just like recognize like how important true spirituality is and what that looks like. There's no way that there's no way that you're doing what I think you're doing right now. We're not doing this. There's no way that we're doing this right now. There's no way. This little fuckhead tried to climb behind the fridge, okay? Like, what are we doing? Like, what are we doing here? Top of the deck, we have Seven of Wands. Seven of Swords and Seven of Wands. There's a lot of fighting. And Death card. Yeah. Two Cups in the reverse. This is not good. This is not good energy, little cat. This is magic. With the Queen of Swords in the reverse. Harming. Keeping you separated is an illusion. Figuring out how to have community is so important right now. Two of Pentacles. Figure out how to balance the timeline, babe. Do what you can. Do what you can. Look at this. We opened the deck to emotional loss. Ah. Billions of dollars and people are dying and everything, and like, for fucking what? For what? Because you rape children and you can't take accountability for that? Again, these motherfuckers are going to be met with Anubis, and Anubis is going to ask the question that they are going to ask every single one of us. It's hard as light as a feather. What are you going to have to learn or relearn, and how are you going to learn it? Death isn't an end, babe. It's a transformation. Star Child, I don't want you in the kitchen. I want you out. No, go do something. Yeah, go. Yeah, go. Here, I'm gonna put you in the window. Literally. I'm gonna put you in the window. Go. There you go, young diva. Exist in that. Okay. Don't knock my clove water over. More and more angels are waking up, and I mean that. I fucking mean that with my spirit. If there are demons walking around on this earth and skin scoots, baby, don't you think that there are a couple of us that are of higher consciousness walking around in skin suits too? Come on. What are the messages? All right. Oh, God. New beginnings. New beginnings. Let's talk about this. But with every ending comes a new beginning. And with this being in the reverse showing up right away, things have to end before things begin. You have to let them end. And it cannot be a forced thing. These endings have to be natural. The circadian rhythm of Earth is so fucked. She's so fucked. Positive movement forward. Followed by accelerated motion. Okay, let things end so that they can begin. And once we get this movement towards new energy, towards connection with the cosmos, with our ancient ancestors, beings that came before us, understanding that things that are real are actually fabricated and everything is actually an illusion. They told us that the people that came before us were dumb as fuck and they were not intelligent, yet they were much more intelligent than we are now. Because if we were intelligent, we wouldn't be killing one another. 8, I like it. And look, 8 at the bottom of the deck too. Emotional withdrawal in the reverse. This is not numbing yourself to reality. Water is so sacred. The earth is so sacred. So when all of these human poisoned operations like AI data centers come in, she will revolt. We are temporary, babe. We are the virus. We have foundation and achievements in the reverse. Things have to collapse. This is the same energy as 4 of Wands. Things have to collapse in order for new energy to arrive so that way we can get a broader understanding of what the collapse. Here's the thing though, there's still rainbows. There's still rainbows. Yeah, material harvest in the reverse. They are harvesting energy. We have to move forward from it. Followed by the universe. Authority. With memories of love, dude, everything that they're doing is out of fear and control. It's the same shit, babe. It's the same shit. Let's clarify all of this. All right, what is this new beginnings in the reverse? Eight of Swords in the reverse. You have to understand that the illusion has to end. The illusion has to end, and it did. Here's the thing, the illusion already ended. It's been ended. So now we're in the space of the fragments of what true reality in this given moment is. Whatever sort of rose-colored glasses that we all had on was ripped off violently. It needed to happen. What's this new beginnings in the reverse? The Eight of Wands and the Page of Swords. Fast change, dude. It's very fast awareness. It's very fast ancestral, outside of ourselves. Again, what happens when a being from outside of our consciousness, outside of our galaxy, outside of our universe truly comes down and it's like, hey guys, so I just need you guys to understand that there's so much more than this. And it shifts our understanding of humanity. It shifts our relationships with the cosmos and the earth, and it switches. What happens if it is the switch that needs to happen? But we as human beings have to do the work too. So like, here's my thing. If something from outside of us is like, hey Diva, here's reality, that's not somebody coming and saving us. You understand that, right? We have to save ourselves. We are the only ones that can save ourselves. Yes, and like me being in this position, sitting here now, giving you this reading and telling you the tea, if something outside of ourselves does the same thing, comes in and delivers the tea, we still choose our choices and our actions and our behaviors. And if we get knowledge on how to reverse this shit, then so be it. Because then it's accepting help too, but at the end of the day, we are the only ones that can accept it or dismiss it. And that's the whole theme about what's happening on Earth right now. All of these corners that have been cut for centuries. All of this magic, all of this pain, all of it, all of this unjust energy. People need to continuously wake up. And keep talking about it. The foundation has to eliminate itself so that way new energy can be formed. And it's going to be uncomfortable, but necessary. What's this foundation and achievements in the reverse? Oh. It didn't feel right. And that's the goal, okay? If something in the foundation does not feel right, do not accept it. Okay? Eight of Swords came right back out. More eights. Definitely pay attention to eights right now. When the illusion is present, do not accept it. You will understand your nervous system versus outside energy. The frequency shifts are changing. So are theirs, though. You know what I mean? The spiritual war. What else for this? Thank you. Four of Wands. The foundation. So when an old foundation crumbles, a new one has to be built from the rubble. 3333. Okay? What is this positive movement forward? Thank you so much. The Five of Cups. This is such hard energy to exist in. It doesn't serve us. It causes more damage to our circadian rhythm and our nervous system. Like, again, it's intentional. So we have to figure out how to move away from it. Two of Swords coming out sideways. And again, it's all about choices and actions. And not being scared. That was not the time to be scared. I find bliss in ignorance. Yikes. Over and over again, just like before. Everything you say that makes me one step closer to the edge, and I'm about to break. I need to breathe. Oh, Rip Chester. There's going to be a huge wave, and it's already happening, a huge wave of just the artist movement that is, again, becoming very political. It's very punk, but that's the whole point of music in the arts. We are meant to be creative beings that have been put into a robotic reality created by the Industrial Revolution and all these fucking families that came before us that literally put everything into motion for control and manipulation and fear. Y'all not get that? Or are you too scared? What is this material harvest in the reverse? Judgment Day. Dude, I'm telling you, the truth in the reality of the games that they are playing. Here's the thing. These people, whatever entities that they are serving, they are going to be harvested by those same damn entities. That's where they gave their damn soul, y'all. These entities are going to be the one that's harvesting them. And then Spirit's going to be like, oh, shit. I can't do anything about this. We told you not to sign your soul away, and yet you still signed those fucking contracts. And I can't do anything. I'm so sorry. Now you're engulfed in the reality that you created for yourself because you thought that you could play God and that you were invincible. But that was all an illusion, babe. The goopery. Okay? The goopery. I think that's like a positive that we can look at, you know? Homeboy's out on social media praising people's deaths. And then when homeboy got pewed on the live telly and people were like, well, he was a piece of shit. And everyone was like, you have to be more sensitive. But that's your president. Literally being like, good riddance. And so when homeboy is no longer on this plane of existence and people are like, good riddance, and all of you need to be like, you need to be more sensitive, literally go fuck yourself with a chainsaw. Okay? Do it slow. Without any lube. Feel every single inch. Okay? Because that's what he was doing to little girls. He was making them feel every single fucking inch. You want to know what he measured? How tight they were with his hands, okay? Fuck you. I'm getting hot on the channel. What's this accelerated motion? Thank you so much. The temperance in the reverse, dude. Here's the thing. When we are not connected to spirit, you're going to be so lost. That's why they're cutting off the stars. That's why they're cutting off the sky, so we can stop having connection. What if that's it? What if that's the reason there's so many chemtrails right now? Is because they don't want us to realize how much UAP energy is actually happening right now. What else with this? Thank you so much. The Knight of Swords. Here's the reality of it. Truth will always be shown. And I love this card because it's just like, you can't force feed illusions without an expiration date. Come on. Tell me about the universe. Yeah, the Queen of Wands, period. We are magic. We are the universe having a spiritual experience. Understand your power and your divine birthright. Use your voice. Speak up and do not be afraid right now. Now is not the time to be fearful. The Tower in the reverse. The illusion's already happened. With the Nine of Pentacles and then the King of fucking Pentacles. Baby. I need you to understand right now. Life is what you make it. So let's make it rock. Okay? The Hannah Montana said that. Okay? Let's close this reading out. I would apologize for getting hot and angry about the state of the world, but I don't give a fuck. And I'm not going to apologize for ever being angry. Because you want to know how many women came before me that couldn't be like this? Hello, Miss Star. Little potato. Oh, are you going to close out the tarot reading? How cute. She does this thing where whenever I'm like working and then she'll sit on my lap and she'll get annoyed at me for moving because I was doing things before she sat here. And she thinks that because she is here that anything that she does, it's like her domain, and she gets annoyed at me and she'll like smack me with her tail. It's like, girl, you chose to sit here. You can't be annoyed. Boop. All right, final messages for the collective. What do they need to know? From the goddesses. Ooh, love it. Cycles and rhythm. Honor the cycles of your body, energy levels, and emotions. Guardian, you and your loved ones are safe and spiritually protected. Be strong. You are stronger than you think you are. And your strength assures a happy outcome. Dude. Peace. There's no need to worry. Everything works out beautifully. Home, your household. Situation is improving either through a move or healthy changes in the occupants. Now, last but not least. Ooh, we get 3 more. We have prosperity. The universe is pouring its abundance out to you. Be open to receiving. Medicine woman, you are a channel for divine healing power. Followed by Mother Earth. You are called upon to help with environmentalism. Baby, I need you to understand. The earth loves us. She loves us. And we are killing her. We are torturing her. We are poisoning her. How we are treating ourselves is a direct reflection on what is happening on this earth. Wake up. Be here, be alive, be present. Go connect with nature. Do anything that you can to be just aware and be a part of just community right now. That's not fear-based. And that, my friend, is how you join the revolution. Love you.